Commander, we are receiving a cryptic holographic transmission.
First off, it's not Commander Kumdoom. Shut up. It's Captain Kumdoom. Shut up. If it's from Lord Vader, please don't. I'm already paying for neck pains from whatever little Imperial credits I freaking have.
No, sir. This is not from Lord Vader. It's from the Princess herself making contact.
Oh, excellent. Now we're finally getting results. Alright. Bring it here. Well, look what the cat dragged in. So tell me, Your Highness, are you finally prepared to face reality and surrender your planet to the Empire?
You will not be so pleased with what I have to say, Commander. This illegal invasion on my planet will end now.
Oh. I certainly wasn't aware that this invasion was illegal, nor do I practically care. So, what's your point here, miss?
You don't know what sort of storm you're brewing, Commander.
From what? Your thunderous resources? You are outnumbered, your army's dispersed to the bare minimum, you have no heavy artillery, mind you, and the price you pay for withdrawal is an open market system. The same applies to your fellow court systems in the Silver Millennium, that, mind you, after we're done with this planet and Earth, Silver Millennium's next. The sheer weakness of those who put the lives of innocents above government is...
I have had my name and system approved by the Galactic Senate for membership a long time ago. The ambassadors have sent in their people to assist my people of this unlawful invasion.
Okay, well, that backfired.
The Empire will face penalties and tariffs if the Senate were to hear about this. I suggest that you reach a settlement.
Oh, please. These decisions were done with no knowledge of this move by the Senate.
Beware, Commander. The Empire has gone too far.
Perhaps you assume and believe too much in an obsolete law of government. Yes.
We'll see, Commander.
Alright, that's how she wants to play it. Alright, gather more forces, snuff out whatever resistance that there is on Jupiter. Murder children, if you have to.
Ride the sky, I leave it all behind, diving through the clouds, surpassing all space and time. Like seekers from the old, expanses untold, fade into the darkness of a memory. In the infinite light, glittering white, gleaming and reflecting with the secrets of time, unfolding my sails, catching the gale, traversing the solid trail. I'm searching for the elden fire, unlock the way to celestial flight. I dream of the endless stars, forging my path through the gateways of worlds beyond.
Welcome to Fandemic, where we thoroughly analyze various types of independent or fan-made media. I'm your host, IndieFan. Today, let's talk about Wayforeward. Founded by Voldy Way in 1990 as an independent video game design company, as any other gaming company, they started making software for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, Sega Genesis, Game Gear, and the Game Boy Color, as well as reaching out to educational gaming software on the PC and Leapster from Leapfrog Enterprises. with many staff workers working side jobs just to maintain their dream to be independent video game makers. In 1994, they entered a partnership with American Education Publishing to focus on educational games, using brands like the Muppets. The partnership was successful, winning awards for innovation. 3 years later, they worked as developers for hire, providing service to software publishers. In early 2002, they worked on an independent project involving what would later become their mascot, Shantae. To minimal success, given it was the last game to be released on the Game Boy Color. Around this time, they would make a variety of other video games of varying consoles over the years. Some good, some not so much. Then, in 2016, a project was greenlit. That being known as Dawn of the Monsters. Developed by Canadian indie game developer 13AM Games, Dawn of the Monsters started out as a humble prototype and was pitched to Wayforeward at E3, with Wayforeward announcing their partnership. The following year, originally set for a 2021 release, the game was delayed for the next year, and was released on Windows, Google Stadia, PS4, Xbox One, PS5, Xbox Series, and Xbox Series X and Series S, along with the Nintendo Switch, with limited run games releasing physical copies of the games. The game received favorable reviews upon release according to Metacritic. Story Gibb from Nintendo Life praised the extensive customization, however he was disappointed with the repetitive stage design and stiff animation. While he enjoyed the combat system for its depth and complexity, he believed that the game failed to present enough challenges to players. Sean Musgrave from Touch Arcade agreed that the game slowly became repetitive, though he recommended the game for its solid gameplay mechanics and its premise. He concluded his review by writing fans of either beat-em-ups or giant monsters will want to grab this game sharpish and get to smashing and demolishing the enemy forces. And not to mention the game was mentioned on the news alongside the Pixar movie at the time, not Lightyear, Turning Red. Now the bigger question is, what are my thoughts on it? Well, let's not waste any more time as we dig into Dawn of the Monsters. The gameplay is the same as your basic beat-em-ups, but it has a ton of variety, skin mods, characters are varied, such as Aegis Prime being quick, Tempest Galahad the long-range fighter, Ganira the convenient, and Megadon being the heavy hitter. Enemies are also varied, and just like the levels and bosses, they will get harder and harder. You would think you just need different characters for certain levels, you'd be wrong. Items are just as varied, some melee, some long range. Might not seem that way at first, but you'll find out the more you play it. And there are hazards in a few levels that will hurt you. That being said, you're not completely hopeless, as the hazards will also hurt your enemies as well. And the game has an upgrade section called Research and Development, where you upgrade your characters to be better at fighting. Please use this because it will help you in the long run. Sometimes the areas can be a little bit confusing. Case in point, I can never tell you had to break the walls open in some places to get through. Although it may be because I am not used to this type of game. After being the main campaign, which I will not spoil, the trials are basically self-explanatory. Nothing fancy, just mini-games containing dodgeball, challenges, all that fun stuff. The controls are comfortable for the average player, so no complaints there.
Fuck it! It does look like fun! Come on, everyone! Let's get him! Wolverine! Ha!
Gameplay is pretty fun to turn back to, although I have to say it is better with 2 players.
Kenny, what's it doing? This says maximum. Oh my god! We've killed Kenny! We're bastards!
The visuals and graphics are good, giving a style similar to comics and manga in a perfected mix. And oddly enough, there's only one cutscene, and that's the beginning intro. And believe it or not, the game does have a storyline, which does leave you guessing. There is an option in the game called chat, which does further the story, so it is recommended. The story has a lot of twists and turns, character development, a lot of nods of monster films, obviously, but surprisingly has allegories regarding climate change, war, capitalism, and trauma. Aside from that, it may or may not be a bit glitchy when it comes to the storyline. I set the game to English, but sometimes it often plays English and Japanese simultaneously, which does lead to another thing. When the game is overwhelmed, it will mildly glitch, but not to the point of ruining the game. And also, I should mention, The intro scene of the game was animated by Powerhouse. Yeah, the Castlevania guys.
Another problem I have with this game is the music. It's not bad or good or not even cringy for that matter. It's just forgettable. Except for the final boss, which again, I will not spoil, so you're going to have to play to find out.
Ah, brilliant as always, yes. Predacons, your verdict? Anything to say before sentence is carried out?
So all in all, despite its flaws, the game does hold up. And since it's a beat 'em up with difficulty, it's best with 2 players for the full experience. Final analysis is an A. So yeah, this game does hold up. The game's available for Steam, Nintendo Store, Xbox Store, and PlayStation Store. So if you have a friend to play it with, then do so. Another thing I should note, this isn't all the content. Because a year after its release, DLC was made.
On the 24th of August of last year, DLC was released for the game, including a variety of content for the game, including a new character and a new game mode. Tune in next week, and I will tell you all about it.
Well, that's all for today, everyone. I'm Indie and I'll catch you next time. Alright, got that out of the way. Now all I need to do is just move this to the side and get this out as soon as I can. Alright, now, how am I going to get this thing out?
Indy? 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 Hey!
What?
Your sword is glowing.
Yeah, that's nice. What do you mean glowing? Gotta be careful with the blade. Oh, that's weird. It doesn't usually do this. I mean, it could be just absorbing of the salt.
Hey, I'm Spectro. We need your help.
Okay, I never reckon I saw you before.
Well, I'm the one who made the Reviewiverse retrospective series.
Oh, you're that guy. Thanks. So, what's wrong?
Well, about that...
Years ago, the warrior sent you the Sword of Jupiter. Now, it is time to prove your worth to the blade. I regret to inform you, the kingdom has been overrun, and one of your friends did not make it. We have placed information vital to everyone in that flash drive. You must see this vital information delivered to the Galactic Republic. This is my people's most desperate hour. Indie fan, please help us save our world.
Yeah, basically what he said.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Cool. Good luck, Indie fan.
Wow. If I had a nickel for every time there was a message regarding that blade, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't really a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
You think coming to this unarmed is a good idea?
Oh, don't worry. I'd be an idiot not to. If there's anything suspicious, just let me know.
Okay, will do.
Captain come doom?
Yes. Enough! I will not have my proud ancestral name ridiculed like that! You'll find yourself on the battlefield very quickly, mind you. Now tell me, what is it?
Someone in the Master's castle demands you make contact with them.
Darth Vader, the Dark One, or the other guys in charge of the Knights?
Yes?
Fucking smartass. Prepare a shuttle and send us to the communications tower where we can send a clear transmission.
Yes, sir! No!
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna need to move this up a bit.
Oh, don't worry. I'd be an idiot not to. And especially given a lot of my friends are on Jupiter, there may be something vital that they've left.
But, cut.
Oh, don't worry. I'd be an idiot not to. And a lot of my friends... God damn it.
I didn't plan this through, did I? Right.
Imperial officer, take one. Action! Wait, no, dang it.
What?
It was my fault.
Wait, what?
All right, now hang on. There we go.